All right. Good morning, everybody. Happy new week. And I have the wonderful pleasure next to me to be speaking to Melissa Kilner, who's known as the Deaf Girl, and that's her book right there next to her. Now, this interview, she will be reading on an app called Otter. So in case you wanted to transcribe your own stuff, Otter, OTTER, is a wonderful app that does it for free. There you go. So the way Melissa understands what I'm saying is by having what I'm saying transcribed, and she's reading it there from her end, and she's then able to answer my questions. So she's the author of The Deaf Girl, as we know. And I'll show you actually on the screen now what the book looks like. Here we go. Overcoming the obstacles of profound deafness to live an abundant life. All right. So I'm going to give you guys a little official introduction about Melissa, and then we're going to start talking about her book. She has taught herself and trained herself how to speak, being profoundly deaf, and she's doing an amazing job, and it's very inspirational. As you can see there, currently she's in her garage gym where she trains lots of people, and she's absolutely a health example for all of us. So let me give you the official introduction. Melissa is the author of The Deaf Girl, as well as a single mother of 2 children, a fitness coach and motivational speaker. Born profoundly deaf and living in both the deaf and hearing world has given Melissa so much opportunity in learning how to speak, read lips, and use sign language to communicate her message. As a certified fitness coach and Bachelor of Health Science Aesthetic Therapy graduate, Melissa is a high energy trainer who loves to train her clients. And she has been involved in fitness for many years, including bodybuilding, boot camps, F45, fit stop, full marathons, and personal training. And she realized fitness was her passion after 20 years as a professional spa and beauty therapist, while she was involved in training many fields. And that's where she had a lot of her aha moments, and she shows her determination, courage, and respect in all to strive for more. So we're going to talk about all of that. So Melissa, tell me, how long had you been? You're welcome.
No, thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. I'm really appreciated. I know I think it, oh my God, I've done a lot. I'm thinking back and thinking that I go, wow, I've done so much. Yeah, I'm so the birthday, I'm so grateful that I've done so much in my life when I was growing up. And yeah, it took me that's the reason why I wrote a book, because I've done so much. That's why I put all these together into the book.
I love it.
And
how long were you thinking about writing a book?
That's a good question. When I was to Mexico when I was doing bodybuilding, that was 4 years ago.
4 years ago,
that was 4 years ago. And he said to me, I told him and I adored this man, an old man, and it was something special about him. And it was looking amazing. You should write a book. You should write a book. You will. And I said, oh, you think you should write a book? I said, okay, stop that. And then I started to think about it. And I've been thinking about it for a while. And I thought, oh, do I have to write or not? And then after a couple of years, then I had other people said to me, you should write a book. You should write a book. I had a couple of them thinking, oh, I remember that man 4 years ago. He said, you should write the book. Then I thought, okay, stop telling me it's time to write a book. And I'm applying for time, and so I just started write a book. It took me about nearly 1 year to write a book. So yeah, and it was huge challenge because it's like because your own life, your personal from being a little girl, from born, profanity, they put everything in there from when I was a little girl growing up. It was a big huge challenge, but I'm just so grateful that I wrote the book.
I'm very proud of you. We met during COVID, and you came to a half-day seminar. Then you attended a virtual retreat, and you've been attending master classes, and you've been on all of these different things, which is such an achievement that for you to be learning and to be able to undertake a program with your, impairment. It's just amazing. How did you teach yourself to speak?
That's a good question. I when I was born preventative and I couldn't speak at all, and then I had to start I had to start to speech therapy when I was very young. I would be about 5 years old. Yeah, I was
Yes.
about 4 or 5 years old. That's when I started having speech therapy, like speech therapy. Yeah, I had to for about nearly 20 years. It took a long time to speak. It's not like 1 year or overnight. It took me a long time to speak. And the more I had to keep talking and talking, if I stop talking, I lose my voice very quickly. That's why I keep talking and I keep going to speech therapy. And I was very frustrated. I had to repeat over and over. For example, I could have done Japan. Before I turned 18, I could have done Japan. It took me a long time to do one word. I had to put it over and over that one word. And then when I turned 18, I think, excuse me, can I have a champagne, please? It didn't, okay, and excuse me, I was done. And it danced me. I was really started, you know, I was that or it is really hard to I do the guy now, I do some of the work I can't say I just have to practice to gotta keep talking all the time. So it took me a long time to speak. I believe speak is so powerful. You speak from your heart. You speak. I'm talking to you now. That's so powerful. I'm talking to you now. That's
It's
really
amazing.
yeah.
You're amazing because you know just to be able to talk and to read on order and to read lips and multitask. You're multitasking so many different things.
Yeah.
You know, which is, you know, takes a lot of brain space, you know. I love it. I love it. So tell me a little bit about what did you write? What did you talk about in the book?
I talk about from when I wanted to go all the way to now, it pretty much all my life. And when I was born preventative, I knew that I had to feel it out because I could hear this and I had to feel it out. But I knew with my own eyes, just like looking around, because for example, we were teaching with the family.
Yes.
And I could hear what they were talking about, and I'm always missing out what they're talking about. I was really frustrated. I was really extremely frustrated. And I'll be able to hear in be talk about be hero and the world is very difficult. Be in hero that I have to relive everybody live and was not easy. It was very hard to be around with the hero people, not really, but with the world, it's using your hand. It was really need to done maybe with the world. And use your hand is done, and it was really that I realized that it's so important to be in both worlds because in the world that this is your language, you can do that language, and then you be the hero. It's very important for me to be able to talk to people and be able to learn to read lips. That's why I would talk about how important to be both worlds when I was growing up, and I said to my mum, I want to go to Kirkby. And every year I have to go away to Cape by myself to be in that all the here people of the another girl in the camp and all the people that I'll be able to learn to speak and get me more confident because I go to deaf school, I go to deaf school, and my stand level and then I do want to go evolve with heroes, go away, be involved with two people, so it's supposed to be both worlds. So I'm so grateful to be both worlds. That was really important.
Yeah.
And then when I pretty cool, I didn't know what to do, and I realized that I want to travel around the world. And so because I wanted to meet many people, that helped me to keep talking to people. So I traveled over to I knew to live in UK, I knew to be a nanny, I knew after 4 children, I did the able, you know, I was under 21.
Wow.
I was very shocked that I was looking after 4 children and living not the other side of the world, and it was amazing. And I lived there for 3 years in the UK.
Yes.
And then I came back home, and then I did physiotherapy course. I did not want to. Before that, I did not want to do. I had to do it, but it was really hard because in those days there was no internet, there was no phone, no internet, nothing. It was really difficult. And then I had to be able to want to do physiotherapy because we were in the room.
Yes.
It was all photo, massage, and that's what I realized that's what I want to do. So I did physiotherapy, and then after I started to go overseas again, I went to China.
Wow, yeah.
And I lived there for nearly 2 years in China, and I trained 25 to develop therapy, and I did not expect to be 20 to develop people.
Wow.
That could be healers. They speak Chinese.
Mm.
And that was amazing. And then I came back home, and then after that, and I got married. Then I had two children, two beautiful children.
Yeah.
They're both here. I'm very lucky to have these two beautiful children.
Yes.
And they will travel everywhere to Japan, and I will travel a lot with the kids. And then we got separation, which is separation. And but now came back home, and I had to be there for myself, because I became a single mother, and I had to be there with myself, and then I became a bodybuilder.
Yes. How long have you been in fitness? How long?
I've been involved for a long time. But bodybuilder, I've been involved for about 4 years as a bodybuilder. Yeah. And I found being in fitness, the bodybuilder gave me strength.
Yes, strength.
Yeah. And then I met more people as well. You bodybuilder meet so many people, especially the 5 days, and you travel too, and you meet so many people. It was amazing. Because it's such a important to go out there, enjoy the life experience.
Yeah, so it's wonderful to hear how you've been able to be part of both worlds, the deaf world and the hearing world, which we don't even think about if you're hearing that kind of exists, but it does. And it would be like living in two different countries in the same place, like the country, where deaf people use sign language, and then the country where, the hearing people. So you've been able to emerge and been able to assimilate and adjust and belong in both places. What are some of the mindset strategies that you use? I've heard sometimes people, you've said, when I do some live streams, some people have said that they can't understand me, and that can make you feel sad. What do you say to yourself? Because sometimes people can be really nasty.
Yeah, that's a very good question. That's really good. Speaking is very important, because mama, when I was growing up, I was really frustrated. I thought I would never be able to speak well, and I had to cry a lot. I thought one day, I'll be bullied, and then they asked me what was my name, and I couldn't say my name. When I will be about 10 years old, and I couldn't say my name. I was having trouble saying my name, Manisha, because it got H there, got shh, because I got out there, it was supposed to be shh. I was having trouble, and they did not know what my name was, and I got really embarrassed. I thought, I had to repeat all the time. I thought I had to work really hard. I had to keep talking, to keep going. I made my dog realize that I'm going to keep talking, to keep going. You will get better. That only way to keep talking. That's how I have improved so much. That keep talking, really keep talking, because mama, I did a bit of motor, because mama, I was really frustrated. I could that it helped me back so much. If I could speak, it helped me back so much. The more I speak, it made me give me more confidence, make me to put myself out there so much more. That's why I did so much, because I was so excited I could speak.
Yeah. I love it. So, I love, everything that you've created. How do you work with people nowadays? Like, how do you help other people?
Okay. For work.
For work, yeah. What do you do? Like, obviously, you're a personal trainer.
I'm a personal trainer, and I'm working on quality, getting the hair. I'm passionate for women in Finnish.
Yes.
Women in Finnish. I'm passionate helping the deaf women and deaf hearing the women in Finland to get both together into the community. And I could learn and talk at the same time. And so the more I learn, the more I speak, you will help me to prove. And because I'm now into video, because in the last 2 years, everything new, the new word, everything. I've got to keep practicing and also keep teaching about exercise, video, and it's really important to learn and talk about the exercise. Yes, I'm really passionate about women.
So connecting connecting the deaf and hearing world, and helping more people, more deaf people build their confidence the way you have to be around the hearing community. Yeah. That's wonderful. So with your book, what do you hope the book will do for you? Was it like a bucket list item, or do you want to do more behind it? Will you intend to speak more in front of audiences? What's the intentions with the book on top of your business?
About the book, I'm talking about dinner. The book, I'm hoping that I want to share what it felt like, be it how frustrated about sharing my story, what it feels like, because a lot of people don't know, because everybody they are my family. So we read about that. Oh my God, I did realize that you were frustrated when you call up. That you realize that. I said, yeah, because I don't really talk about it. I don't tell them because I was just holding everything to myself. That is the I to put up with them. But I thought I want to share how frustrated I was when I called up. I put in my book. And that's what I share. I thought it help people, other people to understand what it feels like.
What it feels like.
For the mother with the children.
Yes.
For the mother with the children to be able to understand as well. And also for the people that they can be able to do anything. You cannot hold the back. You can do anything. To go out there, that's amount of work that you're unable to speak, or the more you go out there, the more you will build up your confidence, you improve your speech. That's what I talk about in my book.
I think this book would be a wonderful, gift for families that may end up having a child that is born deaf, or someone who has got someone within the family to understand what their world internally is like. So you've literally pulled out all your internal thoughts and feelings and you've put them down, and you've done it not just for yourself and your family, but so many millions of families out there and other people who perhaps weren't brave enough or don't have the tools yet to be able to tell their own story. So it's about just kind of like taking what's been within you and bringing it out. Yeah, that's wonderful. What about writing the book? Tell me a little bit about how was writing your book, because obviously you did all the trainings via Zoom, just like we are right now. How was it, being able to keep up with all the training, all the instructions and all that sort of stuff? Talk to me about working with us and how you found the process.
But it was a big challenge. My big challenge, like at the same time, how to build my business and write a book at the same time. But I felt that I wanted to write a book. It helped me to realize who I am and put everything into the book. About that really helps me to be able to share while building up my own beliefs of other people. Especially at the start of the book, I wrote a book in there. I would talk about how important with exercise, it helps with my frustration, it helps too with my mental body. And I found out write a book and I was doing all the exercise and write a book. It really made me realize that how important it is. The exercise really helps me mentally. Because at the very end, at the chapel, it would be Chinese, Chinese.
What were some of the roadblocks that you experienced while you were writing the book? What were some of your roadblocks? Because you took the full year to finish it, a little bit longer than, say, some of the other authors, but that doesn't matter. You still finished, right? So what do you think some of the roadblocks were? Was it the mindset, like self-doubt?
I'm really thought
it hasn't caught up with my voice.
No, it's really hard.
I'll say it again.
I kind of thank God with the subtitle or
Yeah. So what I was saying is, what were some of the roadblocks you found on the journey of writing your book?
The roadblock. What do you mean roadblock?
Like challenges, what were some of your challenges over the year that you were writing the book?
The challenge.
Yeah. Was it the mindset? Like, was
the mindset to challenge? Yeah. When I was writing a book, halfway through, I thought it's gone too hard because when I was growing up as a little girl, from birth until when I was about 20, that was easy to write about it because I was nerdy to talk about it. Then from halfway through, it got really hard, and I stopped. I couldn't work it out because that when I was in my own world, I was happy in my own world, feeling it, starting myself out there. That's when I got stuck, and it was because I'm too tired to explain how the book, because I was growing up and I was putting myself out there by nerdy speech therapy.
Yes.
And now I'm just I go out there, oh my God, it's to be who they go out the world and they did. Yeah, it's quite challenging. It wasn't easy to write a book at all. It's quite, and then update, halfway through, I got the update, the emotion came out. The emotion, I was crying, the emotion.
Yeah. You were reliving.
Who I am. It's sort of, it's like, oh my God, this is me. Oh my God, I was writing, but I kept writing, thinking, oh my God, I kept thinking, I kept looking back. It's actually that ultimate person came back.
Yeah.
So
you had to relive. This is what a lot of our authors say. It's like, you know, the self-doubt, am I good enough, the fear, and then reliving through emotional experiences and lives, you know, in our life, like, you know, that's what can keep us stuck and not progress, because you got to kind of go through all the same feelings that you had, even though you're on the other side of it. So that's wonderful. I'm really proud that you stuck it out and you persisted and you finished the, you know, you crossed the finish line. Which now the book can serve so many other people. So I want to share where people.
When I got to have an auto, I don't know, I can't do this anymore. I need to step up. And I thought, no, it's too hard. I thought, no, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. And I made myself, I put the vision, the board on my vision, not the book. You need to back it up the back of it and need to write a book. You know, I thought I know that I would never be able to, if I don't do it, I would never do it. I would do it to put it out there.
I also saw you 3 times. I also saw you 3 times after your virtual retreat here on the Gold Coast. And when you'd come and we'd have a little pep talk and I go, keep going, you know, you can do it, you know, because, you know, you'd go through moments of, you know, maybe we weren't working on it, then we'd see each other and then you're like, you know, get new motivation and then keep going and going and going, which is wonderful. You know, you never gave up and you got involved in the community, which means you were here and you were hanging out with us and you know, you saw other people writing their books, so therefore you say, if they can do it, I can do it as well. So that's wonderful.
That was really good. I came to your place. With all the that was really beautiful. We talk to other people, many other people, and we talk about how did they write a book, what they experienced their life. It was such a quite many other people. And make me that helped me, keep me going.
So key. So I want to show people where they can buy your book. So I'm just going to share. This is let me just share this bit. So this is Melissa's book, guys, The Deaf Girl, Overcoming the Obstacles of Profound Deafness to Live an Abundant Life. And as we heard, Melissa has been able to merge both worlds so she can live in both, because it's a lot more fun. And what I want to show you next is I want to show you her website, which is where you can buy the book. So let me just reshare my screen. And I'll show you exactly. Of course, you can find the book in any wonderful online bookstores, because it's all distributed across Amazon and worldwide. But melissakilner.com.au is her website. And if you go into the My Book page here, you'll be able to purchase the book and you can read a little bit about it there. So it's just recently hot off the press. And look, I every time I see you and I follow you on social media, and follow Melissa on social media because she has wonderful workouts that you can do alongside her. And she's always inspiring to listen to, and I wish you every success with everything that you do. So what's one thing you want to leave the listeners with today? Do you have a piece of wisdom?
You have a piece of wisdom. Yet speak. So powerful. Yes. This is my boy. And if we cannot able to speak, to keep learning, keep speaking, to keep going. So stop. And also don't let don't hold this back.
Yeah.
I agree. To keep speaking, keep going.
Yeah, I agree. Especially the people that watch us and listen to us are authors who want to share their story, their message. And the only way, it's not just down on paper. It's actually now about sharing and speaking and externalizing. And that's what makes a difference in the world. Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Melissa.
And also that day, because I can't hear myself talking.
Yeah.
And because I'm talking to you, and also when I do it for a Facebook Live, I get really gain all the time. Every time I put the button on Facebook Live, I get nervous because the way I speak up my voice, it's fucking my voice out. Maybe because my voice, I'm not able to speak out, but I don't allow that to speak. Speak, and the more I speak, I go, oh my God, speak out the voice. I know it's good because I think the fear and everything is held back before this. And also I can't hear myself talking. It's a huge thing for me, and I'm worried about what other people be able to understand me, but
speak. And this is your character and your personality, and we love that about you. So those people that are critics, they're always going to be there. Even if you're a hearing person speaking super clearly, you're still going to have the trolls. You're still going to have people who say that you're no good or whatever. So I think you've got the right attitude, and I really am inspired by you, and I'm sure you'll inspire lots of people by this interview. Feel the fear and do it anyway, right? I love it. See you, Melissa.
Thank you so much for having me.
Have a wonderful week ahead, and guys, smash it out. Go get Melissa's book. Bye.